Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headache stack. Restlessness to hell and back.
The Pura X foldable lineup made its debut just yesterday, and honestly, no one saw it coming, especially with how incredibly well it's already performing in the market. And now, we've got our hands on the brand new Pura X Max Powerhouse Edition. So let's dive in and see what this device is really capable of. Hey everyone, let's unbox it together.
A quick shout out to my tech partner from China for sharing this video. A big thank you for making this possible. Hey everyone, it's Maiky from techmaiky. If you love staying updated with the latest gadgets, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out our exciting tech content.
First thing to notice, this isn't being called the second generation Pura X, so keep that in mind. The box comes sealed with a one-time sticker wrapped in this olive gold packaging that already feels premium. Lifting the lid, we're greeted with the Pura X itself in a square form factor, previously referred to as rose gold. And wow, it's bigger than you might expect. We'll get into size comparisons later, but the first impression is definitely striking. Inside, you'll find paper-based packaging and an eco-friendly protective case. There's also an important note reminding users to take extra care of the foldable screen, along with some usage precautions. You're also told that hearing slight sounds when opening, closing, pressing, or sliding the screen is completely normal, so nothing to worry about there. In the box, you also get the charger and a data cable. Despite the size, it supports 66W Huawei Supercharge with a 12-volt 3A max output through a Type-C port. Looking at the display under light, you can tell it uses a low reflection film, and right in the middle, there's a visible crease that clearly shows it's a foldable device. In terms of size, the first thing that comes to mind is that it feels more like a compact tablet than a typical phone, especially because of its proportions. Holding it horizontally feels really natural, and overall, it gives off a strong premium vibe in hand. Now let's get into the details. At the top, there's a metal frame with symmetrical antenna bands and a speaker opening on the left. Along the sides, you'll notice additional antenna bands, 3 on one side, mirrored by 3 on the other. At the bottom, there are 4 more antenna bands arranged symmetrically, along with the SIM card slot and the Type-C port. The phone itself is impressively slim when viewed from the side. On the right, there's another speaker opening and again, matching antenna bands for symmetry. If you count them all, there are quite a lot. Huawei clearly focused on signal performance here. The high-gloss metal finish feels great in hand and stays true to Huawei's signature design language. Interestingly, the layout is so symmetrical, from the microphone openings to the speaker and SIM tray, that it almost feels like it was designed to satisfy anyone who loves perfect alignment. It has a slightly rugged aesthetic too, and you'll understand why once we compare it later. The display proportions are really unique. It's not square, and it's not the typical tall smartphone shape either. It actually reminds you of an e-reader in terms of how it feels and looks. The back has a texture that might look like pixelated leather at first glance, but it's actually an AG frosted finish, which gives it a really nice touch and feel. The camera module stands out quite a bit, literally. It extends outward with a noticeable bump and features 3 horizontally aligned circular openings. Inside, though, there's a more complex structure with multiple elements, giving it a layered design. The detailing overall is really rich, and the hinge area in the middle looks clean and straight. Now for the moment everyone waits for, the first fold. Slowly bending it inward, the sound is satisfying and reassuring. You can open it and close it repeatedly, and each time it feels smooth and well built. When folded, it almost feels like holding a passport, giving it a solid and substantial presence. From the side, one edge has a sharp right angle, while the other features a more rounded dual angle. When you hold it, your fingers naturally fall into place, one resting comfortably on the power button, the other near the camera module. Whether you're using it in one hand or switching between grips, it feels intuitive. The horizontal camera layout also makes it easy to use for both left and right-handed users. There's also a high brightness accent on the side, along with the Huawei branding, adding a subtle design touch. When compared to a standard e-reader, you can really see how different the proportions are. And finally, the weight comes in at 234 grams. Sure, it's not exactly light, but considering the combination of metal and glass, along with it being a large foldable device, it's actually quite reasonable. All things considered, the design really stands out. It feels bold, different, and unlike any foldable we've seen so far. If you had to rate it based on first impressions, it definitely leaves a strong mark with its unique style.
Now let's move on to the folding experience. We kept opening and closing the device multiple times, and under repeated bends, it holds its position really well at different angles. It can hover steadily, which is always a good sign for a foldable. After that, we fully open it up and take a look at how the horizontal crease behaves under different lighting. On the display, you'll notice a punch-hole camera placed in the upper right corner. Another nice detail is that when you place the phone on a flat surface, it doesn't wobble at all. It stays firmly in place. All right, time to power it on. As the screen lights up, you immediately notice the high screen-to-body ratio. The left and right corners are perfectly symmetrical, and honestly, it gives off a vibe similar to holding a compact mirror, very comfortable in hand. On the outer display, the punch-hole camera sits right in the center. Now let's unfold the inner screen. Once opened, you can clearly see that the bezels are evenly balanced on all four sides, and both the inner and outer corners follow a symmetrical design. Next, let's shift focus on how it looks compared to other models. First, we bring in the standard Pura X and place it next to the Max. The size difference is immediately obvious. If the regular Pura X feels like a compact, pocket-friendly gadget, the Max stands out as something much bigger and more substantial in hand. Looking at the thickness from the side, the Max is actually slimmer. The difference becomes even more noticeable around the camera area. On the Pura X, the camera sits alongside the outer display, while on the Max, the camera is positioned on the back and comes with significantly upgraded specs. The back panel on the Max uses an AG frosted finish, giving it a tougher, more rugged appearance, whereas the earlier vegan leather finish on the Pura X felt softer and more playful. From the side, the Max features flatter edges adding to that sturdy feel, while the previous Pura X had more rounded edges. Turning both screens on, the contrast between their inner and outer displays becomes very clear. The smaller outer screen on the Pura X was more suited for quick tasks like calls or simple actions, but on the Pura X Max, the outer display is fully functional and feels like a proper smartphone screen. Now let's open up the inner displays. When you compare the sizes, they actually look quite similar. Interestingly, the outer screen of the Max feels close in size to the inner screen of the unfolded Pura X. When you bring them side by side, even their aspect ratios appear very similar. Next, we unfold the Pura X Max. Huawei really went all in here, offering multiple screen proportions across devices. Comparing both the inner and outer displays horizontally, and even bringing the Pura X closer again, you'll notice how closely matched they feel in certain scenarios. But okay, enough of these back and forth comparisons. Let's take it up a notch. Now we bring in a larger device, the Huawei MatePad Mini. Placing it next to the Pura X Max, you can see that the Max sits right in between, almost like a bridge between a phone and a tablet. Turning on the MatePad Mini's display, all three devices show a consistent screen-to-body ratio. Personally, when the Pura X Max is unfolded, it really feels like using a compact tablet, even when viewed from the side. Of course, in terms of camera hardware, the Max clearly has the upper hand with better specs and lens setup. Looking at the back design again, the differences are still very noticeable. This device is clearly optimized for horizontal grip. Now let's compare it with Huawei's other Mate series tablets and foldable phones. At first glance, you might think this is just another large foldable, but when you place it next to Huawei's traditional large folding phones, the difference in design becomes obvious. The size and proportions of the outer display are quite different, and these devices clearly belong to different product categories. Huawei seems to be offering a wide range of sizes and aspect ratios to suit different preferences. Holding them side by side feels completely different as well. Most of Huawei's larger foldable phones feature rounded edges on the front and sides, while this one sticks with flat edge design. When unfolded, the inner display has a more horizontal orientation, making reading feel more like flipping through pages of a book. Finally, let's compare it with a standard Huawei smartphone. When folded, the width difference is quite noticeable. You'll need to stretch your palm more to hold it, while a regular phone fits more naturally in a wraparound grip. Once unfolded, the vertical height is actually quite similar to a typical phone when used upright, but the horizontal width is where the real difference lies. So, after going through all these comparisons, how would you rate the new Pura X Max? From what we've seen, the same aspect ratio can feel very different depending on the size, and when you mix in different proportions, the experience changes even more. If you're someone who likes the idea of a compact tablet that's still portable enough to carry around, then the Pura X Max definitely fills a unique space in the market. As for pricing, the base version of the Huawei Pura X Max starts at 10,999 yuan in China, which is roughly 1,193 pounds in the UK and about $1,613 in the US. And here's something to think about. Do you think other brands will start experimenting with these unique screen proportions? We'll be bringing you more in-depth testing soon, so if you're interested, make sure to subscribe and join us for more tech content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!